Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Twinkle Teaches, and here is your friend Twinkle. Hope you all are doing good with your studies as we are discussing all about topology, and here is the next topic in this list, that is a theorem on accumulation set or derived set, which states that if X tau is a topological space and A and B are some random subsets from the supreme set X, then A prime union B prime is a subset of A union B prime. Here A prime means the derived or accumulation set. Derived set is the collection of all limit points of a set, and the limit point is your X if it satisfies these following properties, that are, if X is the set on which topology tau is defined and there exists some open set U containing the point X such that if we exclude this point from the open neighborhood and take the intersection with the subset A, then that should not be empty. You can also say this as you take intersection of the open set U and the subset A and exclude the point X, then that set should not be empty. So on the next, let us see how we are going to prove this theorem. We will prove this theorem in two parts. In first part, we will show that A prime union B prime is a subset of A union B prime. And on the next hand, we will show that A union B prime is a subset of A prime union B prime. As we know that two sets are said to be equal if and only if first set is a subset of the second set and the second set is a subset of the first set. Only this is the criteria that will help us to show that X is equals to Y. Now, in first part, we are going to show that A prime union B prime is a subset of prime of A union B. So, let us start. Here, we will pick an element from A prime union B prime. So, by the criteria of union, we know that if some point belongs to A union B, then that will follow the restrictions on the set, that is X, such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Now, we are going to proceed with this element belonging to A prime union B prime. If X belongs to A prime, that is the derived set of the set A, then there exists open set, or you can say open neighborhood of this point X, and X is included in that point, then U intersection A excluding the point X, that set must not be empty. Similarly, with the set B, there exists U belongs to tau, that is open set of the set B X belongs to U, and U intersection B excluding the point X, then that set also must not be empty. Here we are using OR notation. Here we are using OR notation as we are dealing with the union of two sets. So we use OR. Now, what these two equations 1 and 2 suggests us that if we take union of both the sets, that will also not be empty, as union of two non-empty sets is again a non-empty set. So, U intersection A excluding the point X, union U intersection B excluding the point X. That set is also non-empty. Then, by the virtue of properties in the set theory, operations like union and intersection, we can write U intersection A union U intersection B, and we will exclude this point X from this set. Both statements are same. Now, that set again will non-empty. U intersection A union B, that is, here we are again using the properties of union and intersection, and you can verify it also. U intersection A union B excluding the point X, and that is non-empty again by previous equation. And from this equation, if we assume this set as a single set Z, then we can write U intersection Z excluding the point X, that will be non-empty. So we can write X belongs to prime of A union B, as A union B is your Z. What we have now, we picked a point X from A prime union B prime, and we reached to X's belonging to prime of A union B, which suggests us that A prime union B prime is a subset of A union B prime. So we have been proved our first part of the theorem. Come to the next part. In this part, we will start from A union B prime, and we will show that it is a subset of A prime union B prime. But for this, we will use a contradiction method to prove it. Let us choose an element X from A union B prime. This means that for every open sets in tau, which is including the point X, then A union B intersection U excluding the point X, that set will always be non-empty. So let us make an assumption that X does not belongs to A prime as well as X does not belongs to B prime, and we will contradict this assumption to prove that if X belongs to A union B prime, then that belongs to A prime union B prime. So as we have assumed X does not belongs to A prime as well as X does not belongs to B prime, let us see what does it says. If X does not belongs to A prime, there exists U1 belongs to tau. U1 is an open set such that U1 intersection A excluding the point X, then that set will be empty. Similarly with B prime also, there exists an open set U2 belongs to tau in which the point X is included. U2 intersection B excluding the point X, that set also be empty, as per both the points are not contained in A prime and B prime respectively. So what does it say? We can choose a set U such that U1 union U2, and that will be open set, as we know that arbitrary union of open sets are open, and U1 is also open, U2 is also open, so U is also open set. As X is contained in both U1 and U2, so it will be contained in U1 union U2 also. Now we can write both the sentences, this one and this one, combining as A union B intersection U1 union U2 excluding the point X is empty, as we are combined both the statements. On the next we have A intersection U1 union B intersection U2 excluding the point X is empty set. And we are doing this by the virtue of operations union and intersection of the set theory. And on the next hand, this statement implies us A intersection U1 excluding the point X union B intersection U2 excluding the point X is empty. We can write it as by using the property of union. So what we get is this set is empty, this set is also empty, and union of two empty sets is again an empty set. But this is a contradiction. As we have seen here, this set is non-empty and the same set we are using here, which is empty. So it provides us a contradiction. It means that if X belongs to A union B prime, then X must belongs to A prime union B prime. So we have proved A union B prime is a subset of A prime union B prime. So in first part we proved this, in second part we proved this, which combining we get A prime union B prime is equals to A union B prime. Hope you all have got this theorem in which we have proved A prime union B prime is equals to A union B prime. If you have any suggestions and queries, you can comment in the comment section, and you can also provide me at this email ID. And if you need PDF version of these notes, you can provide me your email ID in the comment section. Stay tuned to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and press the bell icon so you will be get notified whenever I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Enjoy learning.